Hello everyone, Stephen here with some Bible study, and today I'm going to be reading to you guys Ecclesiastes Chapter 3, and I feel that, you know, this verse, it can really give us all an understanding of life, and Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 says, "There is a right time for everything, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to harvest, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to destroy, a time to rebuild, a time to cry, a time to laugh, a time to grieve, a time to dance, a time for scattering stones, a time for gathering stones, a time to hug, a time not to hug, a time to find, a time to lose, a time for keeping, a time for throwing away, a time to tear, a time to repair, a time to be quiet, a time to speak up, a time for loving, a time for hating, a time for war, a time for peace." What does one really get from hard work? I have thought about this in connection with all the various kinds of work God has given to mankind. Everything is appropriate in its own time, but though God has planted eternity in the hearts of men, even so man cannot see the whole scope of God's work from beginning to end. So I conclude that, first, there is nothing better for a man than to be happy and to enjoy himself as long as he can, and second, that he should eat and drink and enjoy the fruits of his labor, for these are gifts from God. And that's incredible stuff right there. We're going to move on to verse 14. There's only 22 verses in this chapter, but verse 14 says, "And I know this, that whatever God does is final. Nothing can be added or taken from it. God's purpose in this is that man should fear the all-powerful God. Whatever is has been long ago, and whatever is going to be has been done. God brings to pass again what was in the distance, past, and disappeared. Moreover, I notice that throughout the earth justice is giving way to crime, and even the police courts are corrupt. I said to myself, in due season, God will judge everything man does, both good and bad. And then I realized that God is letting the world go on its sinful way so that he can test mankind, and so that men themselves will see that they are no better than beasts. For men and animals both breathe the same air and both die. So mankind has no real advantage over the beasts. What an absurdity. All go to one place, the dust from which they came and to which they must return. For who can prove that the spirit of man goes upward and the spirit of animals goes downward into dust? So I saw that there is nothing better for men than that they should be happy in their work, for that is what they are here for, and no one can bring them back to life to enjoy what will be in the future. So let them enjoy it now." And for all you hardworking people out there, you know what you do, and you know what you put forth on the table, and this chapter, it really God is good, and God can give us the sense of our own accomplishments and our own goals that we achieve, and to enjoy that freedom to work hard and enjoy what you earn. You know what I mean? And right, we'll go back here to where's the verse? Yeah, verse 12 in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. "So I conclude that first, there is nothing better for a man than to be happy and to enjoy himself as long as he can, and second, that he should eat and drink and enjoy the fruits of his labors, for these are gifts from God." And that was awesome. And I love Ecclesiastes. It has, if you guys read the whole chapter, or the whole book, excuse me, it explains a lot about, like, about the work life, about you know, if you need help in your work, if you're hardworking and you need some good wisdom, Ecclesiastes has that. And chapter 3 is my favorite chapter in the book, so I figured I'd share that with you guys today. But thanks for watching this video. God bless you guys, and I will keep doing more Bible studies. So thank you guys. Bye.